What's up, guys? Jake from the Nutrition Corners here today, coming at you from N3C, and wanted to do a video on a popular trend that I've been seeing going around lately as far as the internet and different social circles, and that's creating your own pre-workout through bulk ingredients, and why, in my opinion, it's not the best idea. So a lot of people are buying 3 ingredients specifically in bulk, calling that their own pre-workout, saying they don't need the rest that's in the already made formulations, that it's just fillers, they like knowing what's in it, etc. And I'm here to tell you that you're missing out on a lot of potential benefit from those ingredients, and they're typically not fillers. So the ingredients that they're using are caffeine, creatine monohydrate, and then typically a beta-alanine. So let's just start from the top on why I think that this is not in your best interest. Number one, if you're using just a caffeine tablet, it's usually going to be in a dose of 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, and that's about it as far as your stimulants go. And there's actually going to be different types of caffeine in the formulated pre-workouts, and this is really cool because it hits you and affects you in different ways. A lot of products are starting now to use dicaffeine malate, which is caffeine bonded to malic acid, and that gives it a buffered effect or a delayed onset. So it really doesn't hit you until you're about halfway through your workout, and that carries you through the end of your workout, so there's not that crash or that trail off effect that most just caffeine tablets will have. Along with that, other stimulants are typically included in your pre-workouts, like synephrine, hordenine, huperzine, etc. And these all work synergistically with the caffeine and each other to give you more stimulant effect as well as longer lasting energy. So the biggest thing here is if you take 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, it's going to hit you like a train and you're going to crash in 90 to 120 minutes. With these different stimulant combinations, as well as the different types of caffeine, you're going to have an easy come off from that, as well as a stronger stimulant effect when it does hit you. B vitamins will often be included in pre-workouts as well too, and those kind of do the same thing where they buffer the effect of caffeine, buffer that crash so you're not coming down super hard. Another ingredient that's often left out in homemade pre-workouts is taurine. That's going to help with mental focus as well as work as somewhat like an antioxidant and fatigue buffering. 2 really cool ingredients that will never be in anybody's homemade pre-workout will be NALT or N-acetyl L-tyrosine and choline bitrate. The cool thing about these 2 ingredients are that they cross the blood-brain barrier, and they will increase mental focus, cognitive function, and coupled with those stimulants I was talking about earlier, you just get tunnel vision focus, get in there, you're not on your phone, you're just there to rip up your workout, and it works, man. They're crazy ingredients. They work together really well. Another downfall that will be with making your own pre-workout is that you typically won't be able to get a hold of all the patented forms of the ingredients that you want to use, and if you do, that's going to increase your cost per serving as well too. So not using patented ingredients means you're not using the most effective form of that ingredient. So when I break it down head to head on cost, those 3 ingredients here from our store put you at about 60 cents per serving for just the caffeine, just the creatine, just the beta-alanine. Okay, so total there, 60 cents per serving. On average, a pre-workout here is $38.99, and that's going to get you about 30 servings. So that brings the price per serving to around $1.30. So we're looking at a 70-cent difference per serve between just those 3 ingredients and then everything I just talked about, plus potentially more. Betaine, different types of citrulline, which is a vasodilator, helps with fatigue buffering as well too. That's going to be a really important ingredient that most people aren't putting in, and if they are, it's underdosed. So when it comes to me and what I want to do with my training, I do this for, it's a hobby, but it's also a lifestyle, and I want to keep maximizing my potential and maximizing my workouts. And if 70 cents a day is going to get me more of a benefit, you can bet yourself that I'm going to spend that extra 70 cents. That's cutting out less than a diet pop a day, less than a Starbucks a day. 70 cents to get that extra benefit. So just something to keep in mind, guys. Another benefit is I'm not having 18 tubs of different pre-workout ingredients at home. I have enough supplements the way it is in my cabinet. But just something to keep in mind, like I said, before you make another purchase. If you have any questions on any ingredients or anything in particular, whether it be diet, exercise, nutrition, feel free to contact me, Jacob at the Nutrition Corners, or anybody that works here. We're all super knowledgeable and willing to help. Until then, make sure you subscribe and crush it!